Hey folks, Mac T, and I'm back inside Herbie, and we're just about done. We're gonna upgrade from Sync 2 to Sync 3, and as you can see, we've already taken the panels off. There's a lot of videos about how to do this, but we'll show you the reinstall, and then you'll be able to figure it out for the removal. But we had a bad APM. It was a Sync 2 APM, and it just didn't work, and it's laying there dead on the floor. And the interesting thing was, it was an engineering prototype. That's right, one of the very first APIMs made by Ford. And inside Herbie here, it was an engineering prototype. So let me show you. Right there, it says engineering prototype. You betcha, buddy. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade Herbie to a Sync 3. That's right. It's even got navigation, and I'm going to tell you who provided it. And by all means, folks, if you want to get a hold of him, contact him via MACTFORDEDGE on Facebook. He hangs out there all the time, and he will definitely tell you what he can do for you. And just to give you an idea, a new Sync 2 APIM through Ford is $600, and I believe he has a starting price for Sync 3 at $600. So, you know, you negotiate with him on that. But as far as this goes, we're going to go ahead and go Sync 3 for Mercy Girl, so she has all the bells and whistles that she needs as a young 19-year-old lady that would really like to have all the things that she enjoys. Because, hey, she's young and they know how to do all this stuff. But anyway, we're going to get it hooked up, and let's go through the steps. Well, there we go. If you didn't know his name, find him on Facebook, All Things Sync, and in the MACTFORDEDGE group. We're going to go ahead and open this up and get it installed. Yeah, Antonio and Lilu would beat you hands down. 4-cylinder beats Antonio's Edge. Anyway, folks, we're unboxing this, and as you can see, we got he said it was an upgraded screen, which is probably pretty good. And we got the connections here, and as you can see, all the information that we need here. And we're going to go ahead, some markings here. He's already programmed it to our VIN number. And then we have some other pieces and parts that we're going to have to go through. But it looks like, what do we got? We got a couple of brackets that we have here. We got a satellite antenna. And he said it's magnetic or something like that. So we'll go ahead and get that all set up. This is the new USB connector plate. And I believe this is the module that it includes. Yep, there's a USB module. So we'll go ahead and get this stuff opened up, check it out, sort it out, and try to figure out what we got to do with all this stuff, because I'm not sure what we do with these right here, but we'll go ahead and figure it out. Well, I've taken and I've installed the plastic pieces. As you notice, they're at an angle, so what I'm assuming is that the back end or lower end will tilt forward when I got it installed. So I'm hoping I got them in right. And we'll go ahead and mate these up. I got to now take and install the APIM unit, but also the antenna and USB and everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing put in, and we'll give it a test run once I get things connected. Now, right up underneath there, you see that flat spot. I'll go ahead and I'll put the GPS antenna right on there. It's a sticky tape, and we'll get that situated in there first so that I can then mount the unit in here, and I got it right there. So we got to get this GPS antenna put in. Now, it really didn't mean a lot there, but that thing is magnetic, so it just clamped right on there. So I got it positioned in here like so, and I'm told that it will pick up the signal through the dash because it's mostly plastic and everything up there, so we should get a decent signal out of it. But yep, we're going to go ahead and start getting the rest of it put together. Now this plug will of course plug right into one of these right here, and then the antenna plugs right into that one. I'm not sure which one it will fit, but I can tell you one thing, it only fits one way because they're both angled differently, so we'll just plug it into the one that fits. And then the big plug has the lever on it, so you got to put that lever back once you plug it in, and just slide it back. Once you get it seated in, it'll lock itself into place. So pretty simple as far as that goes, and we'll go ahead and start getting things hooked up. And there I got the connectors plugged in. Pretty simple stuff. You know, they only fit one way. If you look at them, there's the antenna right there, and then of course the other connectors plug in only one way. Seated in, and then I just got to figure out which screws go where, and I don't remember because I wasn't here for the removal. So anyway, what we can do is eventually, I'm not going to turn it on yet because I still have to do the USB, and the USB is right down here, so I have to remove that and install that. Alright, all we got to do for this is pop that panel off of there, just like so. Take that out, and then we just pop this out. There we go. Just slide that whole unit out, and then we got a couple of connectors we have to release. Doing it one-handed is never fun. There we go. And then I got to do this one. However that comes out. Let me figure this one out, and then we'll be back. There you go. Just push on this tab right here in the end. Same on that one. They pop right out. That you can see the USB right there, and it plugs right into this unit. And you just get rid of this unit right here. That's right. Scrap if dropped. Well, I don't know. I didn't plan on dropping it, but anyway, it does pop right out. So we'll set that off to the side. And then what we do is we have a panel right here, and we just slide this one right through here. Is all we do. We just slide it in there, and it snaps in. And then we got our USB right there. And then we got our two connectors that we have to have that we will make a jump to. And it's pretty simple, because you do have the big plug right here. That's right, you see all the wires and everything, and then you have this one right here. It's essentially a jumper, and for the most part it only goes in one way, so it fits right in here, snaps in, and then it will connect to this one right here. And then the other one will of course fit however the connector is designed, and I believe it's turned one way or the other. If I don't lose it back in the back there, which it's going down to a deep dark place I don't want it to go. Come back, please. There it is. And we can see that it's curved at the bottom right, so this connector here would go right into this connector. It's pretty simple, so we can follow those directions, and we'll go ahead and get those plugged in and carry on smartly. So we'll plug the big plug right here into that one, and then this one into this connector right here, and just slide it in. Alright, got the plug right in there and the other one in, So we just sort of stuff everything back in here, wires and all. Pretty simple, I think. There we go. Now we got the USBs in. Pretty simple. No fuss, no muss, right? Looks like it's all good to go. So, other than me getting all the screws back in here, I'll get the screws all sorted out. Because, like I said, I did not take this apart, so I want to make sure I got the right screws that go into the right places. But we'll get that all put together, then give it a test run. Pretty simple so far. Trying to get the final touches on this thing here. Since I didn't take the screws out, I thought I'd call the guy that actually took them out.
And he'll pretend he knows where they are.
He says he knows where they all go, so we're just going to go with that. But it looks like we got the bracket in there and everything else. Again, that's how we got it in. So, just going to tighten things up a little bit. Alright, we got it. Got everything hooked up here. So now we're going to go ahead and put the fascia back on, right? So we're going to get that put in, and then we can start doing a test run on everything once we get that put back in and get all the trim in. So let's get that put together.
What's going to happen is this goes behind and catches these first. I'm sure I can't get that out. It's neutral.
You got to catch these tabs. These little tabs have to catch right here. Go into the back. So we plug that in, and then we get this slid in there. 1, 2. Just gotta snap it into place. Then we gotta get these, which all just drop in.
Here, we put this back down better.
We got some.
There's a guide pin here. Okay, this is lined up here.
Yeah, but we got these right here that we gotta get in there. So we probably have to pull that apart to get those in there. See what I'm saying? Well, there we go.
Lining up.
We got everything lining up. So now we just got to put the screws back in here. Got this lined up right here. So let's go ahead and put the screws in. Pretty simple. I don't think you guys want to watch us put screws in. I'll come back once we get them all in. Alrighty, got some of the screws in, getting everything situated. So we're just putting in the last of the bolts and screws that we need to do. Then we'll put the trim pieces in, and we'll start this thing up. Again, it's nothing but inserting screws and tightening them up. So we'll come back once we get everything with the trim installed. Yep, turn that off.
Yeah, turn that thing off. I mean, the serial.
All right, we're firing it up. Let me shut the doors. We'll fire up the engine. We are located. Look at that.
Look at that, it's working.
And we got our climate. There's our climate. Does the fan work? Yep, fan works. We can click down on the AC. The time is exact, so we got satellite time. We got AC kicking it. Yeah, buddy. We got some AC kicking. Woo! Look at that. We got navigation, and we got our apps. Phone I haven't added. We have audio, and just got to add a phone in our settings. We got everything that we need to have. Looks like everything is working fine. So
That's awesome.
we'll use the navigation later when we're driving, because we'll put in an address. Maybe tonight. Go take Herbie on a good test run after we finish a few other things. But it's working good, and we got it running. We just got to give it a good test run, but the Sync 3 seems to be working fantastic, folks. Up and running. Can't argue with it. Well, that's it, folks. We got the APIM in, and we got the Sync 3 now. What do you think, Antonio? Better than your car, huh? Antonio's like, I need this now. Anyway, get a hold of Mitral in the MACTFORDEDGE Facebook group. He'll hook you up with a Sync 3 system that is essentially plug and play and programmed to your car by your VIN number, so you can't go wrong on that. Remember, my feet hit the floor day. I'm having a great day, and I want you to have a great day too. Band of One's got some great music. Mercy Girl is not here to watch this, but hopefully in another week we will present her car to her, minus the stickers. I still do that, but she'll be on the East Coast in Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. in the next coming few weeks. So, see y'all later.